Hello everybody and welcome back to this brand new episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. Welcome to this goddamn episode of part 4. And I am back. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed your holiday weekend. Or at least weekend? Enjoyed your Christmas anyway. Hopefully this video will be a cool one. I managed to get a new webcam. Thank you, Daddy. And without any further ado, let's test this bad boy out and get back into this episode. So, where we left off after, I think it is the day after we got done helping Yuri out with the decorations and whatnot. So, let us get into this shit, and it's December 18th. God damn, it's been that long, I can't believe it. Okay, then. It's the day of the festival. And it's awfully quiet. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. Yes, because we are in love now. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. And considering going to her house to wake her up, or I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently roll it up to take it with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event, and I'm more excited for it to be over than so I can spend it with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. So okay. Okay, so it was just a banner. So did she take everything else, or did Yuri end up taking everything else with her? But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Connorama, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that has all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. Yes, that dummy. that dummy. Seriously, I am surprised there's no music right now. I'm getting a little bit weirded out. And I just looked and everything's fine. You'd think that on days this important, she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember when Sayori told me yesterday. Yeah, you fucking dick. And I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. Yeah, you think? Jesus. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. Well, I guess maybe she would appreciate it? I don't know. Would she appreciate it because she wanted things to be normal? Or at least like quote-unquote normal? But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her, Connorama. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president, after all. But, I stammered, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Yeah, that's kind of odd. Okay. Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so... Don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Yeah, now I'm getting a chill. Thanks, man. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. God, why am my eye? Why is it freaking itching right now? Is something bad? Something the wrong? Something the wrong? I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desks. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Well, I mean, I don't exactly expect everybody's to be the exact same as when they performed. I mean, we're not doing that, so, I mean, who knows? Get out of my head. Why is it named percentage? Percent? Get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Before I listen to everything she said to me. Before I show you how much I love you. Before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. Best for you. Everything she said. What did Monica say? That's what I'm guessing it is. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Why? First of all, why would that even be put on a fucking pamphlet to try to get new members? This is not good. Connorama? What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori has written. Really? Well, more than that. I changed my mind. I'm going to go get Sayori, so well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? Yeah, fucking hell. I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture... Oops. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. What? My bad. Super clicks. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs and what I want to give her. Dude, Jesus Christ. Okay. God damn. You deserve so much yelling at this point, man. You tell a girl you love her, and then you don't even have the fucking gall to just, like, text her or call her, or at least, like, barge in like you did yesterday and just make sure that she's fine. I mean, come on. If you find out this girl's depressed, then you tell her you love her. Then she's having a bad issue with that. The least you can do is at least stop by. Come on. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect answers since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. Yeah, right. Heavy sleeper, I guess. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. You should have been doing it in the first place. That should have been like your first priority, dipshit. Waking her up in her own house. It's really that really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe in Japan. Don't know about America. Maybe America. Depending on the relationship, I suppose. In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Now you'd think that she would, you'd think that she'd be up by now. I'm not feeling so well about this, guys. Don't know if you can see me now that it's all dark in here. Wake up, dummy! There's no response. Okay, I'm feeling really weird right now. There's no response. I really don't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? I suppose. But she really leaves me no choice. Yeah, if nobody's responding, you kind of have to break privacy a little bit. And considering you're her best friend, I gently open the door. So! No. What the fuck? Unexpected what? What is this music right now? Talk about the fucking chill down your spine. What the hell? Yeah, what the hell? I didn't install the film grain. What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. I'm just getting chills. I'm just like, nothing better to be there. It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sorry I wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Seriously, I'm feeling a little bit creeped out right now. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her? I shouldn't have confessed to her. It's not what Sayori needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her like it always has been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I only had one chance. And I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never. 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 End. Whoa, 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 what? Hey, um, um, habit, big, what the summer, um, I still have all my saves. Okay, guys, I guess we're doing this one. I mean, fuck it, I guess. I guess it doesn't need my name. A-E... Yeah. Say... I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air, like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw herself. This is Iori's thing. The girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself make it today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and catch up to me. Oh, hey, no, what the fuck? Why is it just Yuri right now? Oh my god. That was weird. It's an ordinary day. Ordinary school day, just like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. Yep. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. I mean, that's more relatable to me, I guess. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. Or to stop my yawning. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Yeah. There's always the anime club, and it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. I mean, there are a decent amount of girls, I would assume, in our anime club as high school. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interested me. Besides, most of them would probably be too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but start with the anime club. Connorama, I assume, is the voice? Whoa! Monica? Okay, that is weird of the fact that they don't need a reset of my name, which I assumed I pressed new game, so I guess I'm just gonna roll with it. Monica. Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other, well, we really talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. I mean, okay, this is similar dialogue from before. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity of how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take on something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Hey, fucking hell. Literature. Sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? 4, but one of them died. It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. It seems like not a lot of them hang around. I mean, stick around. But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists the manga is literature too. Well, it is books. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member is a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, Connorama. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but... In any case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could, at the very least, visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please. Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse, and no reason to get out of here. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Awesome. You're really sweet, Connorama, you know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile, instead of sold my sword to slavery for a cupcake. Oh dear. I timidly follow Monica across the across the school and up the stairs. A section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Oh, these swing? I thought in these types of school they kinda like slide. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. Stop that! Huh? Girl 1? Okay. A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Girl 2. Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Connorama. I'm gonna back away from the screen. All worlds escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Yay! So let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not.
Natsuki.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Yeah, well, here in the US, it seems like kids who look like they should be in freaking 4th grade look like they are actually juniors in high school at this point.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as ever, as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president.
Oh, okay, that's a little different. She's the vice president this time. I mean, it kind of makes sense. It kind of works.
It's nice to meet you.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you.
So I ran into Connorama in the classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that. But I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Connorama?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica, because she is literally the only other person I know.
So I know you don't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. I wonder why. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki?
Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. She's such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle.
You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know?
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief.
So, Connorama, what kinds of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga and game manuals. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds herself comfort in the world of books. Not yawning, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological events usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Yeah, let's just call it amazing. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of horror recently. I read a horror book once. I'm reading a horror book right now. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I'd expect that. I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes you think or it takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often the most successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind at our last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! Give that back! Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Huh? Well, I guess sometimes. What do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. Hey, yawning to myself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Okay. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Connorama? Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and
I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Shit.
But, I'm sorry, I thought...
The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me.
I guess I need to tell you the truth, Connorama. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4.
I guess some of them couldn't hang in there. Oh, I said it. Okay, I said it.
And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival...
I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls... Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes light up.
Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Connorama?
Yeah. It could be fun, right?
You really did scare me there for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after this, I would be super pissed. Connorama, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay?
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Connorama, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Awesome. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then.
Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait.
Oh my god. Go away, phone. With that, I depart the classroom and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most out of my circumstances. I'm sure good fortune will find me. Yeah, because that clearly worked out 20 minutes ago or so. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Holy shit. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Okay. Hey! Is that Monica? I recognize the hand, somewhat of the hair, the green eyes. Some of these other parts I don't recognize. Awesome. Oh, it moved a little bit. Okay, only 2. Okay, so who are we gonna go for this time, guys? Should we continue going for Yuri? Or give Natsuki a little, attention? I guess let's go Lucky. I like Lucky. Okay, that's Natsuki. Laugh? Okay, I guess she likes to laugh. What about Friends? I remember Friends is something that Sayori liked. Oh, okay, so a bunch of Sayori's things have gone to her. Heaven Sent? Huh. Okay. Misfortune, grief, Jesus Christ, hopeless. Yeah, I felt hopeless. Dream. Oh, okay. Fantasy. Huh. Ambient. Let's make this about ocean. Oh, okay. Let's go to intellectual. She likes that. Okay, let's go for, I guess, Yuri, I guess, on this one. Let's do spies. That would obviously... Now it's kind of obvious who is which at this point. Universe? Unrestrained? Scars? Destiny. Precious. Okay. Philosophy. Entropy. We'll go... Uncontrollable. And I guess we'll do contamination, because that works out with everything I just threw in.
Hi again, Connorama. Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
It's not like I got a choice. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last one to come in, so everyone else is hanging out. Whoa, 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 hey, shit, my fucking, I saw that. Is it me or does the music sound odd? And is it me or does the screen look kind of lopsided?
Thanks for keeping your promise, Connorama. I hope this isn't too overwhelming for a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oi!
Oh, come on! Like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Hey, what the fuck? I don't think you're supposed to be there.
Natsuki certainly has a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Monica?
Natsuki finds herself... Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Manga is literature!
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Seriously, is it me or does everything... Okay, the character seems straight, but then everything just seems like, I gotta kind of turn my head a little bit.
I'm sorry, Connorama. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay?
Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance.
Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read.
Well, I can't really say no either. Yeah, it seems like she's a little bit taller for the screen and a little bit closer. Is it just me? It just seems like, yeah, the game is really off. Yeah, when I turn my head, everything looks straight. Like you said, I'm in this club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that, if you ask.
Wait, I didn't mean it like that. You don't really want to... Then forget I said anything, I guess.
No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be part of this club, so even if I don't read often, I'll be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to.
Are you sure? It just feels like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I don't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book and I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. How's this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much.
Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace.
Wow, yeah, seriously, this vision is screwing me up.
I look forward to hearing what you think.
Okay, yeah, see? It just fucking shifted. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled events or activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book, and I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable.
Oh.
Well, now it seems fine. She's like in the proper place and it's all straight. That was just really messing with my head, guys.
It's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place.
Hey! I just noticed that shit! What the hey, put that back.
I'm just rereading a bit of this, so...
Yeah, it looks like you're focused on a book, and it looks like you're talking to me, girl, so I don't have to put that back. That's the book you gave me, right?
Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it.
Okay, it's back. Is everything in place?
Not for any particular reason.
Just curious, how come you have two copies of the same book?
Well, I stopped at the bookstore yesterday. That's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them.
Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. So, I guess she wanted either Natsuki or Monica to read with her. I'll definitely start reading it soon, determined.
I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story.
Is that so? Relatable? What's the story about?
Well,
I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled The Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover.
Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse when they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and asphyxiating them to... Oh, that might be a bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. So, is the thing about it being relatable is because she's somewhat interested in blood? Because I'm pretty sure I made a pull-out joke in the last episode, so... Okay, that's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came out of nowhere. Yeah, right. You are not a fan of that sort of thing, Connorama? No, it's not that. I mean, I could definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. Uh-huh. I'm still wondering where it's relatable. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenges you to look at... Oh my gosh, what happened? It's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil. What should I do for this voice?
But because the world is full of horrible people, and now we're all worthless anyway.
That's the voice that I'll do.
Then suddenly...
Is that even there? Then suddenly... I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things in books and writing fill my thoughts... What? What? I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I'm talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. Yeah, because my character shouldn't be seeing that. That just seems like you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club, after all. Well, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Sheesh! Okay, future me, kind of replay that and slow it down for the people to see that shit. Because that freaked me out for a little bit. Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but... What are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieve the book that I put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. Even though she kind of suggested it. I see.
Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
Alright.
I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand that Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. Okay, I don't need that kind of presence over my shoulder right now. It's not particularly a bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead.
Sorry.
Hey, what?
I was just...
Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you?
I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean...
Aww. Now yeah, I'll admit, that's still pretty cute, even though some shit is crazy. Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it is up against Yuri's. Then I hold my book more between the two of them.
I suppose so.
So, does she not have... If she has two copies, what makes them any different? So I wonder why she would be reading off mine if she has the exact same thing. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean a bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like her left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it a bit difficult to turn the page.
Here.
Aw, look at that. Nice, that's cool. Okay. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Oh, her eye moved.
Are you ready?
Eh?
To turn the page.
Sorry. I think I got a little bit distracted for a second. Glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right?
Aww.
I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume she's finished the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit.
No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not.
Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that.
That's what you were talking about? Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her.
Something else?
Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head.
Yuri, are you feeling alright? Huh? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hand on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright. Don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. Yeah, I'm gonna take a swig too. Oh dear. What on earth was that about?
Connorama? Did something happen just now?
I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess.
So you don't know anything?
Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her?
Oh no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her.
No, nothing.
Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes. It's nothing alarming.
Alright, if you say so.
Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other?
Shouldn't we wait for Yuri?
Well, she might be a while, so I figure we'd get started without her. Is that okay?
Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book and then slip it back into my bag. Okay then. I guess we'll go with Natsuki, since... Yeah. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair I shared mine with her first.
Connorama, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home.
What? Harsh.
What, you expect me to believe you're actually putting effort in this? Do you think I'm stupid?
I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about.
Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'd tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again.
Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway,
I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you'll probably think it's stupid.
Oh, it's this one again. Okay, eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yep.
Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't even make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like it. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can really be disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But then the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight into the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it all fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I really don't care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. And obviously all we're left with is Monica.
Hi, Connorama. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Connorama. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's the sort of barrier that we learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
Great job, Connorama. I was gonna go, oh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort.
That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is totally detached from reality. I don't mean like it's a bad thing, though. But sometimes I get the impression like she's totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must really be starved of social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time.
Suddenly the door opens.
Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm glad that you took out all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not really good. Very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. Oh, okay. Is it the same one from before? But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glance at my surroundings. But my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears? The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. Another hole in the wall poem. But this one, no, it is different. Alright.
So, what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
That's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performing out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it, but I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen on the same spot for too long, then you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So you just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Yeah, okay. And obviously, all we got left is Yuri.
Ooh.
As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten.
Exceptional.
Eh? What was that?
Did I just say that out loud?
Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face.
He's going to hate me.
I guess we're reading her thoughts. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri.
Huh? That's... I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for?
Yuri takes a breath.
So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before.
Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really.
Huh?
Yuri stares at me blankly and then looks at my poem again.
Huh. Well, I know that. I just meant,
Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly.
Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are more specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style more deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them and getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example, trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the clubs gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
That's fine. Not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which is itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm. Breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting.
Seriously, you don't. What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read it.
Well, I don't usually read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
Huh? That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive.
It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little bit more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Phew. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Connorama.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you only did glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences into their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbiotically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last piece of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn putting it that way.
Ear.
I hadn't even thought about that. That's impressive.
It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive, too, so...
Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you.
You think so?
Yeah, of course.
You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end I enjoyed it. I'm gonna keep doing my best for you, Connorama.
Me too. Okay. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. It was a little bit more stressful than I anticipated. Okay. Hey, no, oh no. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to this. Was that fucking there before? I see you! Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is the literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monika is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. Oh god. I gingerly exchange sheets of paper. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but that didn't really come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Connorama did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, and excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Connorama liked my poem too, you know? He even told me how he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what I... Oh, this bouncy song. Oops. You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Connorama appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? How do you even know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Connorama started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. This doesn't involve you. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that.
Oi! Hey! Hey! Taking out your own...
Others is on each other like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking. You want to be edgy, bitch? Edgy? I'm sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend.
Oh, okay, it looks like she's being more focused.
See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know.
What kind of TV show is going on here?
If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head?
Damn!
Yeah, go on. Let Connorama hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this.
Suddenly Yuri turns towards me as if she noticed I was standing here. I mean, there's nothing else to look at besides fucking film grain bullshit again.
Connorama. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it.
Oh dear. Oh shit, there's a fucking what the fuck? Okay, I'm just going. I can't even look back. I fucking Yuri, I guess. Yuri? Fucking Natsuki? Yuri. Hey, okay, a little too close. You're what? Um, 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 a little too close for comfort there, don't you think? Thank you.
Hmm. Hmm? Um, hey, Connorama, why do we step outside for a bit?
Oh, and not okay. That works now.
Okay.
What the fuck is going on?
Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. That's probably better for both of us to stay out of this. We'll go back and sign once they're done yelling. Some precedent I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was a little more assertive sometimes. I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Everybody's trying to get in my fucking pants.
Connorama 2017! Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom.
Oh, shit.
She quickly runs away.
Oh dear. Well, looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
Yuri's rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri?
I didn't mean it.
I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Holy shit. Or did.
Connorama, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. That's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow.
Completely. Completely.
Anyway, the meeting is over. You can go home now if you want.
Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica.
You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a bit longer. I am the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much chance to discuss my book with Connorama. It would be just embarrassing with you listening. I guess I really don't have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really...
Hey! Okay, I guess we fucking skip this shit! Okay, I don't know what to do on this one. Fucking pleasure. Yep, I got goosebumps. I got a bit of goosebumps. And entropy. Okay. Charm? I don't even know what to think, guys, right now. Just seeing that fucking picture of Sayori hanging, and what is going on right now? So is she like out of the game, but yet she's also fucking in the game, so imagination. Fucking candy. Daydream. Oh! Clumsy? Okay. Heartbeat? Unrestrained. Okay, yep. Nightmare fuel right now. Uncanny. I'm not watching these two. Because I'm freaking out right now. Infinite. Unstable, clearly. Papa? Okay. No. Frightening, clearly. Giggle. Philosophy. Intellectual. Starscape. Analysis? And let's do, I guess, holiday, because of the holidays. Oh, okay. See, it's fucking still there! What the fuck? Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable over here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. So it's been a couple days?
Welcome back, Connorama.
Yeah, that's the usual scene, guys. That is the usual greeting. Hi, Yuri. Yuri's hair and tit. Great, now I get to see the full fucking picture of that. I'm not sure if it's me or Yuri's expression. Yeah, clearly it's her expression. But the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Oh, there we go. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk, and surprisingly, Monika isn't here yet. And suddenly Yuri takes my arm and pulls me into the corner of the room. Oh, okay. I guess she wants to talk in private about what just fucking happened. Thank God that fucking poster isn't there.
About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Not like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well.
Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't really make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you could be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you didn't really mean it. Okay, but apologizing to me isn't exactly the best course of action. You should kind of apologize to Natsuki. Because I don't want to even know what you said to make her seem like that.
Connorama, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me feel a little too happy. I'm just really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around, and sorry, what I'm saying right now, Hey, have you seen Monika?
No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was.
Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either.
Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her.
No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize.
There you go. Good job.
I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said.
Well, we all say some dumb shit when we're angry, so...
And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So... Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you say something yesterday? Eh? Jeez.
So she completely forgot about what happened yesterday.
Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you?
But... I'll accept your apology anyway, if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kinda nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something. No, that's not... No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Eh?
Natsuki turns to me.
You're still on trial, though.
Hey! Suddenly the door swings open.
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
There you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Nah. Well, Natsuki was.
I was not. What took you so long, anyway? Well, my last period was study hall. To be honest, I kinda lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell, at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while. I'm still not really good at it yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed. Oh, well, thanks, Yuri. You should play for us sometime. That's...
Monica looks at me.
Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will.
That sounds cool. I look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Connorama.
Monica smiles sweetly. Yeah, uh-huh. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I was hoping I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently.
I see. Not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In any case, best of luck.
Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I?
No, not really. I chose not to bring anything up that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet.
Connorama, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend time together today. I mean, in the club.
Yeah, definitely. As long as your eye doesn't freaking go over to here or something. I planned on it anyway.
Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason.
Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy.
Yeah. But I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this.
Just take your time, just breathe. Yuri takes a deep breath and pulls a copy of the book out of her bag.
Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first?
Not at all.
Thanks very much. There's one more thing that can make my reading time here any better. It's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well.
Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. Get to watch her walk away. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf. It's the kind with the filter inside.
Could you hold this for a second?
Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches the electric kettle.
I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then I'll go get some water.
She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical.
Okay, may I have the water pitcher?
Thanks.
Thanks, I'll be right back.
I might as well walk with you.
That's okay. You stay here. I won't be long.
Okay. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom.
Did Yuri leave you again?
No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea.
Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding.
10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decide to go look for her. Is music playing inside a hallway? Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be by the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hall. Yeah, that sounds like it's in a fucking hallway or something. What is with that? What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. What the fuck? Sharp inhale like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Oh, it's that sound or whatever. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Okay. Game? Be gentle. Whoa, shit! Okay, I guess she does kind of slice herself up.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on right now? Oh, thank God the poster is gone.
I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Connorama, do you like oolong tea?
Yeah, I didn't see anything. Anything's fine.
Very well.
Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Why did it fucking rewind?
Now it's time to get the teapot.
You really do this properly, don't you?
Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others, even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. Hew hew. In that case, you'll probably be even more impressed.
Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now.
Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided I would try expressing myself a little bit more. Turns out it's not very hard for me to do, when it's you who's around anyway.
That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much.
You're always worrying about me, Connorama. It's very endearing.
That's... Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us.
Connorama, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today?
Eh? What's that?
It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk.
Yeah, them things must be holding you down. Jesus. Sorry, I didn't realize.
No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it.
Is that so? I wonder why that is.
It's most likely because of
Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while you're reading.
Yes! I have terrible reading posture. So that's why I should sit on the floor.
Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. I don't remember having chocolate. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other.
I can't see too well.
Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle.
Your teacup.
Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it in my hands, that's not reading the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I have to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Well, we did put emphasis on the titties. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears an intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little bit. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. How do you manage that exactly? Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want.
That's okay. I won't take any.
Are you sure?
Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages.
You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad.
No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay?
Are you sure?
Of course.
Aww. Okay. That's a nice picture. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so I don't have any. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. As a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Hey, just a little bit there, close. A little bit there, close. Okay. Oh, that is a nice bit of a dust particle effect. Well, in that case, Yuri's already focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But it means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Oh. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips around it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks.
Did I just...
Yuri looks at... Did it get darker for some reason? Yuri looks at me like she just needs to confirm what just happened.
Connorama?
Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily.
I can't. Connorama?
Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Okay, music, come back, please. Holy shit. Okay. It's dark. I'm hoping everybody can see me.
My heart won't stop pounding, Connorama. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Connorama?
Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Oh shit!
Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop.
Hey, put the fuck in your eyes. Seriously, Yuri, with your fucking eyes, we need to get that looked at.
It makes me even not want to read. I just want to look at you.
Put them eyes back. Right. Why is she looking around my room? Okay, I think I made a bad choice.
It's time to share poems?
Oh my god, what the fuck? Oh dear. Okay guys, I think I'm going to end it there. Holy shit! That was an experience. Bunch of emotions. Just depression, seeing that shit, and then feeling fucking scared out of my shit when I'm seeing that crap. I think we're going a little bit too far with Yuri. Oh my god. Okay, so I think I'm going to save okay, I guess I can't. Well, shit, we'll fucking do right there, I suppose. God damn. Okay. Please, everybody, leave your thoughts in the comments below on what you just witnessed, because holy shit, I'm trying my hardest to process what I just looked at. So, without any further ado, thank you all for watching this Some Bitch episode, and holy shit, I will see you guys in part 5, and I don't know how far exactly along we are. So, who knows, maybe the last episode will end tomorrow with the next episode, or it'll be a couple more episodes to see how far this shit goes. So anyway, I guess I'll see you all in the next episode. Peace out.